I just got an email from a viewer named Andreas who has the YouTube channel True Cuckoo, and he shared an exceptionally easy way to add super smooth keyframes to Final Cut Pro. We're going to pull this off using Apple Motion, and it's so incredibly easy that if you've never even touched Apple Motion a day in your life, you'll still be able to pull it off. Huge shout out to Andreas for sharing this incredible tip, and now I get to share it with all of you. Go ahead and open up Apple Motion. From the project browser, you're going to select the Final Cut effect, and it does not matter what the preset frame rate or duration are set to. From there, we're just going to push open. All you'll do is select your effect source, go to your inspector, go to the properties, and then you should see the position, rotation, and scale. Go ahead and just right-click on each of these parameters and then select Add Parameter Behavior and Average. The average parameter behavior is going to look at the difference between two keyframes, and then it's going to average them out, which naturally smooths out those keyframes. You can see that this is set it to a value of 10, and it's applying it to my position X and Y. Let's go ahead and also do this for rotation and scale. We'll select the effect source, find our rotation panel, we can click on this down arrow, add a parameter behavior, and select average. I'm going to do it one last time for the scale. I will right-click on the scale parameter, add parameter behavior, and then select average. So now those three parameters have been smoothed out, and now we just need to make them available to us in Final Cut Pro. To do so, just select the effect source, and again, right-click on each of these, and then select Publish. Right-click, Publish, and lastly, Publish on the scale. To get this to Final Cut Pro, we'll just go up to File, then select Save, and we can call it whatever we want. I'll just call it Eased Keyframes. And then we can throw this into whatever category. I'm going to put it in my Patreon category because I will have a Patreon download, and we'll push Publish. From there, we can pop open Final Cut Pro. To apply this, we'll just head over to our effects, and we should see Eased Keyframes in the category that we created, and I will drop that on as an effect. From there, we have all of our keyframes just like we do here in the Transform panel, but when I click and add them, we can move forward. Let's go ahead and have this scale down, maybe rotate a bunch, and we can have it also move up in the air. Now that we're happy, let's go ahead and push play, and you'll see that the animation is incredibly smooth. Now that's super cool, but let's take it a step further and give us even more control here in Final Cut Pro. To do so, let's go back into Motion and locate the three average parameters that we've created. We're just going to go to the right of each one. We'll click this down arrow, select Add to Rig, Create New Rig, and we're going to add a slider rig. The slider rig is going to look just like the average parameter behavior, but we can link all three of these together. Let's jump back, and I'm going to rename these so we clearly see what they are doing. This is the scale average, the rotation average, and the position average. So now that those are renamed, we can clearly see what we're selecting. But from there, we'll click that down arrow, Add to Rig, go down to Rig, and we have that slider we've already created. So that's here at the top. We're not adding a new one. So we'll select Add to Slider, and we'll do the exact same thing for the last window size, Add to Rig, Rig, and Add to Slider. Let's rename that slider to be the average slider. Then from there, with it selected, you'll have the ability to change the different parameters here. So we'll set our slider to the far left, making sure that that blue dot is highlighted, and we'll drag all of these down to 0. Then from there, we'll just drag it to the far right and drag it all the way up to 20. After that, we can go ahead and set this value, the range maximum, to 20 so it matches what's here in Motion. And finally, we can select Publish on that average slider. So now we have full access to this in Final Cut Pro as long as I push Command S to save, which will then automatically publish it. And let's go ahead and retry these keyframes. So we'll just drop on Eased Keyframes. We can add a keyframe to the position, rotation, and scale, move forward, and maybe we want to scale it up, rotate it a little bit, and move it vertically. We got that super smooth animation, or we can drag the average slider down to 0, and it will be a much more linear animation. So that is how to add easing directly into Final Cut Pro using Apple Motion in just a few minutes. Huge shout out again to Andreas for sharing this tip. This is so incredibly helpful. And also, I'm going to have a version of this on my Patreon that has on-screen controls, which makes it much easier to move your objects around the screen. So if you're interested in that, make sure you check out the links in the description. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out this video. I hope it was helpful to you in some way. And with that being said, I cannot wait to see you in the next one.